It is windy, it is rainy, it is cold, and you can see your Turks out there all dressed in their gray. The uniforms that we love so much that we can't even read their numbers. Anyway, that's just old man talk, old man eyes talking there. We were really excited for tonight's matchup. I'm joined on the broadcast tonight by none other than the man himself, Dan Ballard.
Brian, how are you tonight?
Well, it's Friday Night Lights. Where else would we want to be?
It's Friday night, and like you said, on a rainy and blustery November evening. So, but it looks like the weather's cleared a little bit. I was outside. It's actually quite warm. The rain has stopped, so hopefully we'll get some decent conditions here for our game tonight between the hometown Sultan Turks and the visiting Red Raiders of Bellingham High School. So,
well, Dan, you are a research kind of guy.
Well, kind of, sort of. Try to do a little bit, Yeah. Did you have a question? Or?
I wanted to know how Bellingham's season had been going.
How Bellingham's season is, I have some information about them. They are 3-6 overall for the season, and so they've, it's kind of been an up and down season for them. They started out very strong. They won their first 2 games, then they lost 5 in a row. They won. Their last victory was on the 22nd of October against Friday Harbor. And then last Friday night they played Meridian, and they were on the losing end 35-7. So on the flip side, the hometown Turks are coming into this game in a much better position than Bellingham is. So I'm expecting good things from the Turks tonight. And looking for some home cooking tonight as far as Sultan is concerned, because the road has not been their friend this season.
Yeah, a little home cooking out there.
Home cooking doesn't.
Hunter Jones is the first guy on the broadcast. Welcome to the broadcast, Hunter Jones.
All right, Hunter, welcome. Yeah, so again, kind of, 2 teams just kind of finishing things out here this season. Unfortunately, no post-season aspirations for either of these 2 clubs. But that doesn't mean that this game is any less important to those athletes that have been out there working hard, training hard, and preparing for this entire season.
And just to give everybody here some housekeeping or technical visions here, we're using the huddle camera tonight.
Yes.
We are using the huddle camera, which is actually across the field from us, and it's cold, it's wet, it's windy, and volunteers to go up and be in the wind and the rain and the cold. We're not that many.
Yeah, again, we want to make sure we're safety first here, so we do appreciate everybody understanding that our video is not going to be that which you are normally used to here in the quality that you're normally used to here on TurkBite.tv, your home for all things Sultan Athletics, but we'll get through it.
No, that just means that you and I are just going to have to be better on our playback.
Oh, boy. All right, looks like we're having the national anthem.
All right. As done by our world-famous Turk marching band.
All right, and here we go. So The officiating crew is taking the field right now. We've had the coin toss, and the teams will be taking the field here momentarily, and we will be underway here for the Turks and the Red Raiders here tonight on TurkPride.tv, your home for all things Sultan Athletics.
All right, we've got some other people. We have for all of our friends and family that are watching from Bellingham tonight. Welcome to the broadcast.
Yes, welcome.
We're hoping for a good matchup, and of course we are always #Turks first, but we will recognize good sportsmanship and good play across the board.
Yes, we will. So tonight the Red Raiders will be in their white jerseys with the black pants, and the hometown Turks are in the gray with gray. So again, as Brian mentioned earlier, the numerals are a little challenging, so please bear with us.
I may know who the players are just by the way they run or their gait or their height, but it's going to be a little bit of a rough go for the Turks tonight.
It is going to be challenging.
I do absolutely love those uniforms. I can see why they got them. Well, I can't see it, but you know what I mean.
You can't see them, but you can understand. Maybe that's a better word. I can understand. Yeah. All right. The Turks are going to be receiving here the opening kickoff, and we are just about underway here on TurkPride.tv, your home for all things Sultan Athletics. And
Kickoff.
We're underway.
Going to be down. It's going to be going to the end zone. Looks like Junior Vargas was back with Derek Feltner. And Derek Feltner lets it go. And so the Turks will come out on offense. So Bellingham won the toss and deferred to the second half. So the Turks are going to come out and establish the ground game and see what happens here. I'm looking to see a heavy dose of the D train.
All right. Yes.
The freight train known as Derek Feltner, the D train, getting ready to come through. Mr. Everything back at quarterback. Yeah. There he goes. That's a nice run there by Derek Feltner.
All right, so Feltner gets things started for the Turks. Here, those of you just joined us, just underway.
Key block on that side by tight end number 9. Hayden Murphy on that. So you've got Mr. Everything, Weston Gailey playing quarterback.
Mr. Everything.
Mr. Everything. We also have Mr. Electric out there, and that is Junior Vargas out there. Freshman. I can't wait to see him break over the top, see what happens with that.
Right.
So, well, the good news with the numbers for Bellingham is they're pretty easy to read.
That's good. Yes, we like that. So here we are, back to action. Sorry, there's a little technical difficulty there for a second, but
it looks like the clock is off, and they'll probably be keeping that on the field for a few moments.
Yeah, it looks like we had some. Our scoreboard went dark. We got just zeros, but no time on the scoreboard.
So I can't give you time without a scoreboard. But we'll do. So the time is now on the field. The referees have the time on the field.
We're running with the backup cam. No, we're running at a disadvantage here. So.
Well, #Turks first. Nowhere else I'd rather be, despite these difficulties out there.
Exactly.
All right, so I'm gonna go back with wing back. He's trying to drag him off sides. There he goes again. No. That train did not get out of the station on that one. But it's good for a Turk first down.
Turk first down. All right.
So quarterback walks over, gets the play. You got 40 seconds to get the play off.
Oh, we got a scoreboard back, but now it says we're at the beginning of the first quarter, so I don't think that time is not accurate.
We'll have to get them to tell them what to set that.
To reset the clock,
probably
too.
do that on the next.
Yes, exactly.
I did forget to mention Windmill Espresso kickoff that we had a few moments ago. Can't miss it.
Cannot miss it.
That looks be I think that was Van Pelt around the side over there.
Mm-hmm.
No, I just got a text. Only 4 days left to return your ballot.
That is correct. Yeah, big election day coming up next Tuesday.
I've never gotten as many text messages as I have over the
I see. Yes, you received a text message, an unsolicited text message. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yes, had a few of those myself here.
Yeah, so we got about a 2nd and 6 coming up. Oh, wonderful. Yeah.
Oh, we got a whistle.
Yep. Offside against Bellingham, so that gives a free 5 yards for the Turks. Dan, we're just not on top of our game right now.
Well, like I said, we're kind of running a little limited here, but we'll get back in the swing of things here.
I'm such a prima donna.
Oh, I know. It's all right. It's all right. Sorry if it's a little.
Susie Walker on the broadcast. Let's go Turks. Yeah, absolutely.
And I apologize, just a little distracted. I was trying to fix a problem here and talk at the same time, and I'm not skilled enough to do 2 things simultaneously. So, all right, we're back to action here.
2nd and 2 coming up. About 9:13 left to go. That's going to be the D train. Derek Feldner for a first down. He's going to get about 6 or 7. Oh, he's going to get about 8 or 9.
Yeah, he just kept fighting there and turned that into a nice little gain. Originally, they made contact pretty early, but he was able to just keep his legs churning. And
remember the old Seahawks ground Chuck?
Oh, yes.
Chuck Knox. Well, we got Ground Rudd coming up, Ground Murphy coming up,
Well, and that's one thing, Brian. We're expecting some really blustery conditions tonight, so the passing game could be affected as far as, so we've had some wind gusts, they say upwards of 40 miles an hour expected this evening. So
all right, so 8:47 to go. Turks on the 45-yard line, 1st and 10.
Oh, we've got a clock again. That's good.
Yes,
that's
we do.
Good. We got a clock again.
Around the end. He just keeps moving.
There we go.
He makes nothing into something. Who was that masked man? That was Feltner again, around the end. The D train coming through.
Derek Feltner, the D train, just churning up the yards there for the Turks.
Maybe he gets to go express. It'll be the Derek Feltner Express. Can't wait to make that call. Weston comes over. Trying to recognize we're starting to get to know the.
I hope you can tell them by their stature because reading the numbers is near impossible.
No, it's going to be a throw. Mr. Electric around the other side. Junior Vargas, he's going to go for he's going to be just short of the first down.
Oh, yeah, he has
receiver screen to the right side. Junior Vargas. Julie Gillespie joins us on the broadcast. Welcome, Julie.
Yes,
Let's go, Turks.
Welcome to one and all joining us here on TurkPride.tv. Whether you be a Turk fan or Red Raider fan, you all are welcome here on your home for all things Sultan Athletics.
So it's going to be 3rd and 1 on the 49-yard line. And do you think we might be in 4-down territory? I do.
Yeah, why not? I mean, here we are, last game of the season.
As soon as this plays over, I'm going to ask you about common opponents because I know they had a common opponent.
They did have a common opponent.
Might be a flag on that. Nope, they don't see it.
Oh, still on his feet, getting nice yardage there. That's a first down and more.
Who was that masked man? That was not Derek Feldner. I did not.
So yes, common opponent. There was one common opponent.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, neither team did very well against this common opponent. So it really doesn't tell us a whole lot. South would be the common opponent. And in that particular matchup, Bellingham lost 53-9.
I could have sworn that they played Granite Falls.
And the Turks lost 44-0. So both teams got beat soundly by the Falcons of South Woodby.
I could have sworn Bellingham played Granite Falls.
But I have to say,
back to pass.
There we go.
Oh, he's going to keep it. Mr. Everything around the end.
Nice way to turn that into something.
He turned nothing into something.
He sure did.
Weston Gailey going to be a 2nd and 3 coming up for the second and 2, second and 3. We've got 6:05 left to go here in the first quarter. Turks are just grinding it.
They are a nice, impressive drive thus far. They're really just sticking to the ground game and eating up some yards and just chunking their way down the field.
You really have to, just throw the ball make it look like you might throw, because you're going to need
just to keep them honest.
You might need that later on in the game.
Right. All right, shotgun formation.
Feltner to the left. Oh, it's going to be a keeper. Gailey up the middle for a first down.
There you go.
And that's going to be a Turk first down.
Now we can actually, at this angle, I can actually read the numbers, Brian. The lighting is such that I can actually see the numbers. If the Turks just stay in this general area for the rest of the night, I think we'll be okay. But they start going down that way, and then I got
the key players down. I got the key players down by just by how they walk and how they put their hands on their hips. And
there you go.
Been doing this for a while.
Yeah.
You and I have been doing this for a while.
We have, and I apologize. This season's just been kind of challenging. My schedule's been a bit challenging, so I've had to miss a couple of games, and I have missed it. I'm glad to be here back with you again tonight.
Oh, what's he going to do this time? What play are they going to roll out? He's back to pass. Gets it to Mr. Electric into the end zone. Touchdown, Turks!
Touchdown. Nice play there by the Turks. And they are on the board leading Bellingham now 6-0 here with 4 minutes and 48 seconds remaining in the first quarter. So Turks strike first. Nice drive.
Well, one of the reasons why the Turks were able to get that touchdown,
because they were moving down the field.
Well, no, because some of the boys go to JB Fitness. That's our newest sponsor, 24-hour access. They are having some huge specials this month. We are running 50% off unlimited childcare till November 30th. Yes, that's right. 50% off unlimited childcare and 50% off classes when you register online in November. jbfitness.net.
And the PAT is good. Yes, JB Fitness, welcome here as our newest sponsor here on TurkPride.tv, your home for all things Sultan Athletics.
And of course, Mr. Everything puts the extra point in.
And then we have a title partner, one of our title partners, Boys and Girls Club of Snohomish County. They are new to us here this year on TurkPride.tv, and we do appreciate them. Boys and Girls Club of Snohomish County, nonprofit organization providing young people ages 5 to 18 with a safe and positive place to spend their time before and after school and during the summer. Stay tuned to hear about upcoming activities here locally at the Sultan Boys and Girls Club.
Yeah, while we wait for our next Windmill Espresso kickoff, it'd be a good time to say that during the game we will have our Moss Defender defensive play of the game.
Speaking of that, I need to, this is the time of the year when moss really starts to grow. Now that the rains have started, it's getting colder. This is when the moss likes to grow. So now's the time to call those folks to help preserve your roof and not cause any damage, because moss is very damaging to your roof.
You just got your roof redone recently.
A couple years ago, yeah. And but I'd like to do. It's great to have professionals. If you've had it that hasn't been well taken care of, or if you're just doing it as a preventative, they can help you out. All right,
Windmill Espresso kickoff coming up. Coach Wiedemann on the broadcast. Go Turks!
And
Turks
there's an example. Ball blew over. We've got some gusty winds out there. I would call it a blustery.
Looks like we've got some of the usual suspects out there in the on the chat room today. Rose Dunlap's out there.
Welcome,
Susie Walker.
Rose. Welcome.
Welcome, Meredith Palin, to the broadcast. There's the kicks. Windmill Espresso kickoff. He's going to go. Yeah, it's going to go into the end zone.
Got the benefit of
kickoff done by none other than Western Washington-bound Weston Gailey.
There you go.
And I can't wait. I can't wait to watch him play basketball this year, and I'm going to get out and watch a couple of soccer games this year.
Now he's going to Western, you said, right? Now, I'm not going to hold against the young man. I am a Central Wildcat, and they were like our enemies,
Yes, they were.
I went there, but yeah,
did you ever go to the battle in Seattle when they had it down there?
No, I did not.
When Central would play Western down at. Back then it was CenturyLink or see it in Seahawks Stadium.
Yeah, no, I did not make it down there. But anyway, we digress. Back to action here. So first time seeing the Red Raiders on offense.
Okay, so let's talk about. Let's see. It's a fumble. It's a high snap. He's going to get back there. He's going down for a safety. My goodness.
Now the ball's loose. The Turks get
the
it.
Turks recovered. It's a touchdown, Turks!
Now that's what we like to see right
Boy,
there.
I'll tell you, I can't call that a Moss Defender play of the day or the game because they didn't really.
That just was not good from the start for Bellingham.
So
that
I was just getting ready. I was just getting ready to identify the quarterback, and I'm going to wait.
We'll wait till their next drive.
Yeah, we will. We'll just the center snap over his head.
Was like a blink of the eye.
It was not the quarterback's fault, No,
that was a high snap. That was the center. That one was on the center. Definitely.
So the Turks are quickly up 13-0, just about ready. Of course, Mr. Everything is about ready to hit the kick. That is just not what the Red Raiders were looking for.
No, that, like I said, that just had kind of just was bad all the way. High snap, and then it was fumbled right at the goal line, and
good. It's good.
Like Brian, like you were saying, it looked like it might have been a safety initially, but then the ball popped loose. The Turks picked it up and ran in for a touchdown. So I'll take the 7. I'll take the 6 versus the 2.
So they were trying to tackle him, and they knocked the ball out. So that could technically be. I don't know. I'll have to go back and watch the replay on that.
Yeah. So, but anyway, definitely not the way Bellingham wanted to start off this game tonight. And the Turks, as you said, quickly out to a 14-0 lead, and here we're still 4 minutes and 40 seconds remaining in the first quarter. So, great start for the Turks.
Yeah, absolutely.
Can't complain about the start thus far.
Turks are going to finish third in the Emerald Sound Conference.
Yeah, there's really a big difference between the top 2 teams and then the other teams this year. I mean, there's Kings and South Whitby, and then there's a pretty big gap between then the next teams, the Turks and the other squads that are in the Emerald Sound Conference. So, Turks just ran into a tough season. Got 2 really good teams, and only 2 get in. Third place doesn't cut it. So, unfortunately, they are on the outside looking in this year.
Turks getting ready for another Windmill Espresso kickoff.
Yes, we are. Windmill Espresso's getting some bonus coverage here tonight with all these touchdowns. 2 in the first quarter. Wow, that's great.
And of course, we have our Windmill Espresso player of the game at the end of the night that we identify.
Yes, we do.
They are the sponsor of that.
Well, that's kind of a knuckleball. But
that's going to make it into the end zone.
All right. So Bellingham's going to try again. Take 2 here. We're going to. They're hoping that they can do a little better than their first play. They've had 1 offensive play thus far.
Oh,
just 1.
Yeah, no.
just 1, and it didn't go well. So
no, we just flushed that. We'll just say the Turks are up 14-0. And
exactly.
Call it good. That is. I want to see a nice game.
Yeah, let's Turks get an opportunity here to play defense, and we'll see how they do. Obviously, very opportunistic in taking advantage of that miscue by the Red Raiders here on their first drive, and this is Bellingham's second opportunity here with the ball, 1st and 10 from their own 20.
Yep. There he goes. Nice run there.
Nice run. Well,
that was a good run.
That definitely was better than the first play that they ran on the last drive.
Yeah,
right?
Our quarterback out there is Gabriel Van Hut. We'll call him Gabriel. Can you read?
Can I read?
Van Hotwagen? Hotwagen?
Holt. I think it's Holwagen.
And this is the reason why I don't get paid for doing this.
Yes. Now that is it. That sounds like a very good Dutch name.
Yes,
a very good Dutch name.
There is a heavy Dutch.
There certainly is up there, basically from Bellingham all the way up to the Canadian border. If you ever
run, it's going to be close to a first down, but he's going to be just short. And let's see who is the running back on that. See if we can get him.
Now, if you want to hear Dutch names, just go to like a Linden Christian game, and you're going to hear lots of Dutch names. So there
may be a bell in there may be a bell, but that's probably the huddle camera's mic that's making that sound.
Yeah, again, for those of you just joining us, and now we'll catch this play here. 3rd and 1 for the Red Raiders, shotgun formation.
See if I can catch the number on that masked man.
Hand
right
off.
up the middle. He's not going to.
He
made
second
it.
Effort. Second
effort's
effort.
made it. Let's see if we can get his number on there. You know, those sponsors, those spotters we spend so much money for.
Well, yeah, we spare no expense here on TurkPride.tv. You know, I mean that's kind of amazing too with the contract that we have to pay you that we have any money left over, Brian. Yeah. I mean, it's really very
0 times 100 is still 0.
I see. I'm sorry. I had heard you were renegotiating your deal.
I've been renegotiating for a while now.
1st and 10 for the Red Raiders, 2:55 remaining in the first. And roll out to the right. Dumps off in the flats. Number 10.
Number 10 catches that.
In open space, still on his feet, cutting back. Nice move by that young man. And is going to be stopped over the 50.
Liam Polton Claypool. He is a 6-foot, 175-pound wide receiver defensive end senior for Bellingham. So nice throw, nice play action put in there. Nice throw by Gabriel.
Wide receiver, defensive end. That's an interesting combination. But no, nice job by that young man. Very elusive, breaking some tackles, and the ball is over for the first time. The Red Raiders are in Turk territory at the Turk 46-yard line. 1st and 10.
So our number 9 is our running back there that we've Logan Steves. He is a 5'9", 175-pound senior running back for the Raiders.
Handoff up the middle.
Steves, and he is going to be taken down by a host of Turks.
Short gain there on the play. So those of you that are just joining us, we wanted to mention as far as our video here tonight, we're using what's called the Huddle camera. It's an installed camera here that is at the stadium. It is not the normal camera. We made a decision for safety reasons to not have camera people up on the roof today because we've got windy, rainy conditions, and so we're erring on the side of safety. So again, we do apologize, but we don't probably have the angles that we typically would do, but we felt that was the prudent thing to do tonight. So.
Gabriel pitches it over to Steves. Steves around the corner. He's coming. And he's going to be there for another Red Raider first down.
You know, they run really hard. Their running backs are very elusive, and they run hard, and they after first contact, they still keep their legs moving, and they've made some nice yards. I mean, it's a nice drive by Bellingham. Again, their first drive ended very quickly and very badly for them, and so it's they have to be encouraged to see that they're getting a sustained drive putting here together in their second offensive opportunity tonight. Just about a minute remaining to go here in the first quarter.
Well, tonight is senior night, and the Turks have a lot of seniors.
Yeah, we'll mention them. We didn't get a chance to do that as we were coming on the air. Had some difficulties that we were trying to get ironed out.
Gabriel around the end.
Almost dropped it in there. So how many do we have joining us here so far tonight, Brian? What do we have here on the broadcast?
Well, we're at 64 concurrent viewers right now.
64, and we want to thank each and every one of you for spending some time here on Friday evening on TurkPride.tv, your home for all things Sultan Athletics.
I think I've been spoiled for a while with the boat broadcasts.
Why is that?
Because they've always been so good.
Yeah, you know, just kind of, even though we've been, like I said, the schedule hasn't been worked out that great this year, but no, it's kind of like riding a bicycle. You know, you never forget.
I'm having fun. This is awesome. Gabriel's back. It's going to be 2nd and 10 coming up. Gabriel back to pass. It's caught there. I bet you that's the same guy again.
Yeah,
That's number 10, Liam Polton Claypool.
Nice protection there by their Red Raiders and giving their quarterback some time, and he got the young man coming across.
He got rid of the ball pretty quick. I mean, that's just that quick, easy slant down the mid. You know, that's that easy slant at the seam there on the left side. Now, Gabriel is a sophomore, believe it or not.
Hand off
to Steves. He's around the corner. He's going to be close to a first down.
Nice low center of gravity there for that young man. He runs really hard, and he's difficult to tackle.
Logan Steves. That's just a running back.
It is. What's his height and weight on that young man?
5'9", 170 pounds.
Yeah.
I bet you they fudged on the 170, though.
Sometimes
He looks more like 750, but
And we got double zeros on the clock. That means we're at the end of the first quarter with the score. The hometown Turks 14 and the Bellingham Red Raiders, 0.
Yeah. Oh, I see. Go Turks and happy 40th tomorrow to Matt Cotterill, who is slogging through on the chain gang. Well, I know.
Back on the chain gang.
I know that Mr. Keeler's down there and have been doing it for years. Have been part of the chain gang down there.
All right, we want to recognize a few more of our sponsors here on TurkRide.tv. Startup Event Center. And Debbie Koppel and everybody associated with the Startup Event Center did just an amazing job in reviving and reclamating that facility. You've been in there before.
I've been in there.
You had an event there.
We had an event there.
You had a family event there.
Well, we had our daughter's wedding there.
There you go. Well, it doesn't get more personal than that.
We had the venue close to home and in a nice venue. It was a nice facility. They've restored the old Sultan School or the old startup schoolhouse there.
Yep.
The old wood, if you like those old gyms and old wood and it was amazing.
Yeah, it's got a great deal of character, and it's available for rentals for all kinds of things: weddings, wedding receptions.
I would love to
private parties, birthday parties, anniversaries, celebrations of life, whatever your needs here in the East Valley.
A wrestling duel there would be
that would be kind of cool.
That would be
kind of cool. But a great venue for any type of celebration that you might have. So reach out to Debbie Koppel. Startup Event Center is available for your upcoming special occasion.
When I coached middle school wrestling, my favorite duel of all time, we had it in the commons at the middle school because everything was overbooked. And so we wound up in mats.
Throw it in the commons, huh?
Throw it in the commons. That was my favorite one. Bayhawks. Well, thank you for that correction. It is the Bayhawks. They must have changed that within the last little while.
I apologize.
I thought they were the Red Raiders too.
We appreciate that clarification.
They are the Bay. It says it right. It says it right here.
Oh, it does it. Oh, I didn't get one
on the roster.
Well, I looked online on their logo, and it must have been an old logo that was on Max Preps. I think is where I saw it. So.
Yeah. We apologize.
We apologize to the Bayhawks.
That's what happens when you get these guys that are hacks out here on the broadcast.
All right. So the Bayhawks. All right. Appreciate that clarification.
And welcome to the broadcast to all of our Bellingham folks out there. And we appreciate you being here and being a part of the broadcast tonight. We are at 69 already. And we're spreading.
Tell your friends, tell your neighbors.
Yeah.
Jump online, turkpride.tv.
Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Steve's around the end. Oh, he is going to be met by Art Murphy.
And we got a flag flying in from the back.
So that's going to be one of two things. It's going to be, normally.
I already called it holding. There was no hesitation by the ref.
Yeah, it's probably going to be a hold there.
But no, it's interesting, Brian, that turkpride.tv was obviously the brainchild of Dave Moon, executive producer Diamond Dave Moon, who is not here with us tonight. But anyway, as an opportunity, as a learning opportunity, obviously for students, we have our producers here and some student assistants here tonight. Typically, we would have camera people that would be student-run, operated as well. And
normally, we would have a student broadcaster that we'd be mentoring.
Yes, exactly. But my point being is, like our fans that are joining us from Bellingham. Bellingham to here is a bit of a trek. It's a bit of a trek, and so this gives parents an opportunity to see their son, grandson, nephew, whatever, and not have to leave the comfort of their own home. So we're glad to provide that service to you, and we appreciate you being here on
Gabriel
TurkRide.tv.
Going to be back. He's going to throw it.
Oh, that's overthrown.
Yeah, he was heading for number 3 on that. Charlie Arces, we'll just call him Charlie, a 5'10", 150-pound wide receiver, senior.
He's a senior. He is a senior. So, Brian, we're going to be headlong here into winter sports before you know it.
We've got basketball
skip and a jump away.
Basketball and wrestling getting ready to hit.
Oh, wrestling! You're getting excited already, aren't you? For those of you that don't know, Brian is just like a wrestling fanatic. I mean, he just loves wrestling.
4th and 4 coming up, or 4th and 13 coming up, and they're going to go for it.
Oh boy, yeah, that's a big play right here.
That holding penalty was just really costly, but we'll see if they can get out of it. So Gabriel's back. He's going to throw for the end zone.
And incomplete.
Overthrows it.
So they're going to turn over on downs to the Turks. Nice defense there by the Turks. They bend but do not break and do not give up any points. And they still lead this contest 14-0. 10:47 remaining in the second.
Well, a few years ago, I used to think, why do they always throw it to the end zone in that spot? And then
throw it to the end zone.
Hunter Jones, I'm his favorite wrestler. Hunter Jones, you are definitely in the top 3.
Oh, now don't get, geez, I tell you. So, okay, now we've got turnover on downs. Obviously, the Turks will take over with the ball sitting at their own 23-yard line.
Well, thank you, Jason Barker. You're very, very welcome for us hosting the game. I wish it was one of our more quality broadcasts, but the weather being what it is what it is. And we're here to try to get you as good as we can on that.
Nice run there by the Turks. Hetty running almost first, about gain of 9 on first down.
Yeah. I believe that was the D train. Yeah.
I believe it was. Again, if I could read the numbers on the jerseys, we could confirm that for sure. But
I could just tell by the way he's running. Hunter Jones is there saying, I'm number 1. Yeah. I love me some.
All right.
Matt Decent on the broadcast. Welcome to the broadcast, Matt. Hashtag Turks first. Matt knows who my favorite wrestler is. So.
Hand off.
Oh, that's the D train.
Breaks another tackle, and he gets it out to the 40, just shy of the 40-yard line. It's going to be first down, Turks.
That's a Turk first down. We've got 9:58 left to go in this second period. Now,
in a pretty briskly, this game's been pretty brisk because they've been running the ball a lot.
Yeah, there's a lot
running the ball a lot.
A lot of running.
Yep.
A lot of running. And let me see here. Oh,
we've got a receiver that's about as wide as
they are going to throw here.
Oh, encroachment.
It's going to be encroachment,
Yep. Defensive lineman broke the plane, and that's going to be a 5-yard penalty.
I'll tell you what. Who's number 5 out there for the Turks? Let's get my number 5. Oh, that's Julio Vargas is out there. He's number 5 today.
All right, all of our 77 viewers, we do welcome you here to TurkPride.tv.
Keegan Arnold is out there. He's number 3. So they came to our side of the field so I could read their numbers.
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
Am I just being a bitter old man?
Something. I don't know. It's just.
Yeah. Hey, Jim Kruckenberg. Kruckenberg is on the broadcast. Hey, Jim. Good to see you.
No. See him? Can you see him?
He's right here.
He's right there.
It's right there.
That says his name.
I'm pointing to the monitor where it says Jim Kruckenberg.
That's what you mean by see him. I see.
Oh, there goes the D train.
And
on
like
first and 5.
Looked like a rugby scrum there or something going on, but
we are at 74 viewers right now. That is amazing. Tell your friends. Let's break 100.
Tell your friends, tell your neighbors.
Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Even if you never want to watch it again, hit that subscribe button.
What are you going to do on a stormy Friday night other than sit and watch Turk football? I mean, find your easy chair, put your device in front of you. And
the Huskies are playing.
They are. The Huskies are playing tonight, playing Oregon State at Husky Stadium.
Yeah, Dave finally got me a text telling me that. I've been corrected again.
Dave Moon, is that executive producer Diamond Dave Moon? He's actually listening in.
He sent me a text. He sent me a text message to let me know that I had the team mascot wrong.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Now you guys got.
Well, that's my fault. Like I said, I Max Preps. I looked on there this afternoon and I saw their logo, and they have their old logo. So I do apologize, but I was going by the information that I had. But they are called the Bayhawks, not the Red Bay, just the Bayhawks, correct? That's okay.
It's the Bayhawks.
The Bayhawks, okay.
Not to be.
Which probably ties in with Bellingham Bay, right?
Yeah, Bellingham Bay.
The whole thing. It makes sense. Totally makes sense.
All right, we've got 1st and 10 coming up. Hummel going to be on the right. In the slot, it's going to be Junior Vargas.
Handoff, sweep around the right side.
There he goes. Van Pelt around the end.
Breaks a couple tackles and finally dragged down.
Make sure that is Van Pelt.
Looks at right about the 40-yard lines where he's tackled.
Yeah, that's Van Pelt. Yeah. Jonathan Van Pelt around the end there.
So we hope you're enjoying your time here tonight on TurkPride.tv as the Turks are out here to an early 14-0 lead. Scored on their opening drive and then took advantage of a fumble by the Bayhawks and recovered and brought it into the end zone for their second score.
Aaron Reyes is here for the Bayhawks. Well, welcome, Aaron. Welcome to the broadcast.
All right, yes, welcome. All are welcome here. Now, I do have to apologize in advance for my co-host here. He tends to be a little bit of a homer, but we love him still. You know, we love you.
Yep. He's back to pass.
Ooh, pressure.
He's going to get around it, though. He's still going. He's going to get the first down out of it.
There you go. Yes, he escaped that initial pressure and was able to turn it into a nice little gain.
Well, we have one of our basketball players on, Cascadia Yates. Katie Yates on there. She's in there. She says, "Let's go, Murphy." Thanks. Welcome to the broadcast. I'm going to miss football when it's gone.
When it's gone.
Ain't no sunshine. Oh, sorry.
Yes, please.
Yeah, we're having a little bit of a timeout here, so
We are.
We might want to talk about
Let's talk about some sponsors. How about Green Shields Industrial Supply? Green Shields Industrial Supply has been in Everett forever, and they are the first folks to call. They have talented, experienced staff with knowledge to find and make the right product for your project. These guys do rigging assemblies, custom hose assemblies, commercial grade tools. I mean, this is not the cheap stuff. This is the quality, professional grade tools for the professional handyman or the person, contractors and so forth. So they sell everything, pretty much anything and everything. Green Shields Industrial Supply, located in North Everett, founded in 1953.
Landon Bauer. Let's go, Weston. Landon must be in.
Hand off over the left side, bouncing out. Still on his feet and dropped down after a nice
game. I think it's
game.
going to be good for another Turk first down, maybe. We need defrosters on our windows.
I'm going to open the window, get a little fresh air in here.
I know. We've got a lot of hot air. Got a lot of hot air coming from this end.
It's not that cold tonight. It's